Hey guys, I'm going to be doing a quick review for you guys on my new MacBook Pro. Again, this is my first Mac product ever, comparatively to PC, which I always used. And this is actually a quick review. I'm going to do a full review for you guys later on. I've had this for a few days, 5-6 days, almost a week now, and I gotta say it's pretty good. I'm really liking it. First, let me start off with some of the features that this has. A beautiful screen, full color, like high definition. It's just beautiful. I love it. Backlit keyboard, which is kind of cool if you're gonna like type at night, I guess. Really nice trackpad, and over here you have your super drive, I guess I call it, DVD, CD burner, your Kensington lock, and over on this side you have your magnetic power charger, Ethernet port, your FireWire 800, mini display port, two USBs, SD card slot, microphone jack, a headphone jack, nice little feature over here, a little button that you press and it lights up and it indicates how much battery life you have left. It's kind of cool. Now I'm gonna do the pros and cons, and again, keep in mind I've had it only for a few days and never really used this before. Pros, there are a lot of pros and not so many bad things that I don't like about this. First off, I have to mention the battery life. It's amazing. It's really something. I mean, I'm a student, I go to college, and I often need to use my laptop. My old laptop, the HP over here, whenever I bring it to class, I always have to carry around my power cord looking for a jack somewhere. I mean, this thing, it's actually a pretty good laptop. It has a lot of good things in it. It's just that the battery, I mean, it will last me 40, maybe like an hour and 15 minutes if I'm lucky. But this thing, it lasts me the whole day. I mean, 5-6 hours, and I barely have to like charge it, unless I'm doing like something intensive, like I don't know, burning a DVD or something like that. Another major thing, it doesn't, well, it heats up, but it doesn't overheat, comparatively to my HP laptop. I mean, I would have this thing in my lap for 5 minutes and it would start like burning me. And the fan on this was so loud, and this, you don't hear any fan. It's actually concealed back here. The heat just comes out. And I think they use the aluminum casing as a cooling system to conduct the heat, and it does heat up. Well, if you're gonna be like editing video or like burning a DVD or something like that, it does heat up. But like sitting here, obviously it's not gonna heat up. But this, my old one, it would have. I already mentioned the screen is magnificent. It's just beautiful. Everything looks so vibrant and colorful and just magnificent. Easy to use. It's so simple and easy to use. I was very surprised. I mean, I would often see the commercials on TV. Mac versus PC, and I would always think that that's a little too good to be true. I mean, everything is so. I mean, I can download something and instead of doing like a long. I mean, I know how to use Windows. It's just that this is just so easy. You download something, you drag it to your applications, and boom, it's installed. You don't have to go through everything that you would have to go through in a Windows. Everything's down here. It's really fast, responsive. It's just easy to use. They have guidelines for everything, little tutorials. It's really nicely done. Everything, they thought of like everything, and everything is put together very nicely. Another good thing would be, if you're like me, if you're doing HD video editing, or you like to edit your videos. I used to use I have actually the whole Adobe family over here. See, Photoshop, Premiere Pro, Flash. I use all these and I'm used to that. And I thought that I would have to like download something for this, but this out of the box, I mean iMovie, right here, out of the box, you just click it, open it, and you can edit AVC HD videos, which is, and even the editing is just done beautifully. Simple to use, comprehensive. What else? The camera. The camera is surprisingly very well. It's the quality is just really well. Again, like my old HP over here, it had a 2 megapixel camera. It wasn't that bad. It was actually pretty good. But this one, the focus, the lighting, and everything, it's actually done very well. Another great thing about this is the startup and the shutdown. Startup, it takes me around, I don't know, 30-40 seconds to start up, and it's not like Windows where you would start up and log into your account and then you would wait for everything to load up, and it's like going through 2 startups. This, you just click the button, in 40 seconds you're ready to go. You don't have to wait for anything. As soon as you see the bar come up, and you're good to go. Shutdown is, I can shut this down in literally like under 7 seconds. It's very rapid. It's very well done. Now, the bad things. What I don't like about this, that's really hard to do, because I mean, I don't know. I just love it. I guess one thing would be one thing that actually stopped me from buying this before was it had no Blu-ray. Like my old HP laptop I bought like almost a year and a half ago. This has Blu-ray. This doesn't have Blu-ray. But then again, if you have Blu-ray, and if you want to watch movies in Blu-ray, you're not gonna like go around watching it on your laptop. Rather just watch it on your big screen TV. You know, and just hook it up on my PS3. You want to have like a cinematic experience with your Blu-rays. Another thing, I guess a lack of games. It's not, I mean, there's really not as many games as there are out there for Windows per se. See, I got a Crisis Warhead, Call of Duty. Well, you got Call of Duty on Mac actually. But then again, I don't really play games so much, and one big issue, I guess, what people mostly have is the pricing. And I gotta say, this did cost me a pretty penny, and I've actually been saving up for it. But I gotta say, it is worth the money. I mean, it is pretty pricey, but you put a lot into it, but you get a lot out of it too. Everything is just working beautifully. Like, you don't have to worry about like one component working with the other component. It's just everything just works. It's really nicely made. Another nice feature is you can like arrange all your tabs. If you're like me, you have a lot of windows open at the same time, you can just 4-finger swipe. Everything's just arranged like that. Then go on to whichever one that you want, just like that. And another thing, I don't know, I mean, let's say you're in public and for some odd reason you're watching porn outside where everybody can see you. You just do this and everything's gone. And somebody comes over, you can say, yeah, I'll just doing nothing. And then once they're gone, you just go back to your porn and touching yourself. Anyways, so there you have it, my first Mac. It's pretty nice so far. I like it. I'm gonna do a full review for you guys probably in, I don't know, a few weeks, you know, once I have a little more knowledge of everything and how everything works.